You, your choices, your mighty heart, there was never any other way. You are ready to leave. You can walk through the door, through a final test to the world outside. You are ready to free yourself.
Don't be afraid. I want you to know that you're safe. My name is Dr. Hendrick Joliet Easterman, and I'm your friend. And clearly, you need a friend. When you volunteered for the therapy, you were in rough shape. Worthless. Human garbage. Well, congratulations. I'm gonna help you. To guide you through. It's gonna be painful. You can believe that. We wouldn't have brought you all this way for something easy, but at the end of this journey, you'll be reborn. A whole new you. We're all gonna get better. Together. Don't be afraid. I want you to know that you're safe. My name is Dr. Hendrick Joliet Easterman, and I'm your friend. And clearly, you need a friend. When you volunteered for the therapy, you were in rough shape. Worthless. Human garbage. Well, congratulations. I'm going to help you, to guide you through. It's going to be painful. You can believe that. We wouldn't have brought you all this way for something easy. But at the end of this journey, you'll be reborn. A whole new you. We're all going to get better. Together. I want you to know you're safe. My name is Dr. Hendrick Joliet Easterman, and I'm your friend. And as a friend, I need to know, why did you come here? What do you want? You presented yourself as able-bodied and eager to make improvements, but your behavior, well, never mind that. Let's start afresh. Let me congratulate and thank you for volunteering for the therapy. We're all of us going to get better together. Welcome to the therapy. I'm Dr. Easterman. I want you to think of me as a friend, a father, a confidant. Somehow I can't help but feel like I've met you before, like a princess in a dream. Maybe this place was made for you and you for it. Maybe there's no such thing as too healthy, no such thing as too much love. I think you and I may achieve something miraculous. Welcome to the therapy. I'm Dr. Easterman. I want you to think of me as a friend, a father, a confidant. Somehow I can't help but feel like I've met you before, like a princess in a dream. Maybe this place was made for you and you for it. Maybe there's no such thing as too healthy. No such thing as too much love. I think you and I may achieve something miraculous. Welcome to the therapy. I'm Dr. Easterman. I want you to think of me as a friend, a father, a confidant. This is your cell. There are many like it, but this one is yours. Don't think of it as a prison cell, but as a monk's cell. A place of contemplation, a womb where you can absorb the hard lessons of the trials. On the other side of this door is sovereignty, power, tomorrow's history. You are on a rope over an abyss, from base and disgusting human to something far greater. Trust the therapy. We're turning you into something capable of walking through that door. Something wonderful. Doesn't that feel better? All reamed out, cleared, and ready. Everything perfectly under control, kept tidy for somebody with just your dysfunctions. We're returning you to the sleep room now. A place you can reflect on what you've learned. This is exciting. What a gift. What an opportunity. In your twilight years, when you look back on your life, will you remember the public record or your secrets? Do you want to be shriveled and old, burdened by a life of hidden perversions, broken promises, silent resentments? Trust me. Cast off your secrets and your lies. You'll be light and empty and free. I'll carry you the rest of the way. This is your cell. There are many like it, but this one is yours. And don't think of it as a prison cell, but as a monk's cell. A place of contemplation. A womb where you can absorb the hard lessons of the trials. A safe and nurturing place where you can grow. With each step of your metamorphosis, I'll have a new message for you. A gentle caress when you need love. A firmer hand when you want discipline. I'm here to give you the care we both know you need. Just being here means you're already free. But once you've completed the therapy, you'll be able to walk out of this facility and into the future. The trials are inside you now. If you can survive one final test, you can leave this place. This is the hostile womb from which you must claw your way to freedom, to power, to history. You will be a perfect weapon, the most innocent child ever born. You're the future. The trials are inside you now. If you can survive one final test, you can leave this place. This is the hostile womb from which you must claw your way to freedom, to power, to history. You will be a perfect weapon, the most innocent child ever born. You are the future. Nothing can be achieved with talk alone. We need action, practice. I chose you for the program because you're special. I want you to prove it to me. And I'll be generous. If you complete the challenges of physical therapy, I'll give you gifts. Not just because I love you, but because you deserve them. You've completed all the trials in the first program. Doesn't that feel good? I know it wasn't easy, but you've performed better than most. When you've completed all the primary programs, you'll be somebody we can allow to make an attempt at release, an attempt at sovereignty, at freedom. You think you're closer to freedom. One of my earliest memories back in Iowa, I asked my uncle, what happened to the pigs when the truck took them away? My uncle said, oh, they're free now. I used to imagine pigs going someplace so wonderful. None of them ever came back. You've never betrayed anyone in your life. You've never failed. You've never been lost. You will be fire. You will be a star, a gravitational singularity in the course of history. You will be the perfect weapon of an endless war. You have to make this choice. The most common first words for babies after all that mommy and father nonsense is hot or cookie. That's all that learning is. Carrots and sticks, reward and punishment, fire and cookies. A good child is trusting and grateful for both. You've completed another program of trials. You should have the tools now to rip away the cancers they call culture. You should feel strong. The fear should live behind your eyes. You're getting better. You're getting closer to freedom. I am so proud of you. You have to get a job. We gave you so much, it's only right to give back. And the more we give you, the more you owe. Curriculum vitae translates to the course of one's life. All your experiences, education, qualities, who you think you are so far. Do you deserve a job? This is your cell. There are many like it, but this one is yours. Don't think of it as a prison cell, but as a monk's cell. A place of contemplation, a womb where you can absorb the hard lessons of the trials. On your deathbed, what guilt and shame will haunt you? This box contains a careful investigation of your private life, the things you thought were secret. Destroy it. Free yourself. This is evaluation. After each trial, I'll assess your progress, guiding you through recovery and growth. Know that you're special.
You're loved. You're worth our effort. You have to trust that we wouldn't have chosen you if you didn't deserve to be here. I love you. Confess. Durr. I love you. I love you. Durr. We built all of this just for you. Don't let the outside world creep in here. If you think you recognize someone, you're seeing who they used to be. Don't bring it up. That person is dead. Now, there's somebody wonderful. Somebody new.
Here, opposite the return gate, is Signala Facilities Pharmacy. Miss Barlow is a warm and fascinating woman with a remarkable chemical facility, considering her gender. She'll help maintain your health and enthusiasm for the trials.
The orphanage. Inside, think back to how you learned discipline. Did your parents teach you through reward or punishment? Were you beaten? Praised? Shamed? I want you to complete this experiment as if your mother's love depended on it. Chaos. We're not so primitive as to buy all that Freudian nonsense, are we? Castration and Oedipus and tigers and bears, oh my. No. But mothers, they do leave a mark, don't they? Oh well, that's what the therapy is for, isn't it? The orphanage. Friends, think back to your earliest memory. Do you remember feeding at your mother's breast? Could you be reminded of it by the taste of human milk? I want you to allow the experiment to unlock the memories you think you've lost. The orphanage. This environment offers a gentle exercise to unlearn the lies of childhood. Facile and patronizing restrictions like the golden rule. Think back to your youth. The rest, you just let happen. Chaos. In children who don't yet have language, Mother is God. Pushed into the world between piss and shit. That's all you need to know about your place in the world. You are a piggy in a shitstorm.
You are the exterminator. Only we can tell you what is true. There is a snitch inside the prison, preparing to testify against our truth. Kill the snitch, and we will let you out.
Chaos. You need to trust the process. We've had patients who would wake in the night screaming for their mother, and after completing the therapy, didn't remember even having a mother. Can you imagine that bliss? That freedom? Chaos. In children who don't yet have language, Mother is God. Pushed into the world between piss and shit. That's all you need to know about your place in the world. You are a piggy in a shitstorm.
You've done it. Your choices, your mighty heart, there was never any other way. You are ready to leave. You can walk through the door, through a final test to the world outside. You are ready to free yourself. Do this, do that, your whole life. Don't do that. It's disgusting, the way the world bosses you. But what if you aren't what they say you are? What if they're afraid? Because they know you're special. Just like I do.
Chaos. Recognizing your mother is recognizing that you are just an animal. A shitting, fornicating link in base existence. Sever the marionette umbilical. Destroy the primal scene.
You need to do better. I have people I have to answer to, and they think you're gold-bricking your therapy. I can lose my job, but all of you'll be ground to slurry with bleach, sealed in barrels, and buried in the desert. Education and faith must follow our mandates. Children will learn obedience. Shape them young, and they're ours for life. Teach the children, give them first communion, and we will let you out. The world is made of corruption. What if you are just a vessel? What if nothing is your fault? Is a cup responsible for having been filled with wine or filled with poison? Let Daddy fill you up. Let Murkoff make you strong. We might be saved. Do you believe in miracles? You must. Scientifically, empirically. There is coincidence and chance. Things happen for a reason. We can do whatever we want. Change is coming.
Order. I've seen a film reel in which an elephant is electrocuted to death. 1903. Amazing that we would find such use for the technology so soon after its discovery. We are the only species that truly laughs.
Choose the good. Listen to the God within you. You know what to do. You know what I want. That's what love is. That's the gift. A new instinct. A better instinct. Listen to God. Listen to my voice. Education and faith must follow our mandates. Children will learn obedience. Shape them young, and they're ours for life. Teach the children. Give them first communion, and we will let you out. You are the hand. You can be a fist. You can be a caress. You can bind or untangle. The hand does not think. The hand merely needs to execute the will of the brain. Get ready to learn. You. Your choices. Your mighty heart. There was never any other way. You are ready to leave. You can walk through the door, through a final test to the world outside. You are ready to free yourself. You are the lamb, but you are also the shepherd. In a world of belief, there is no difference between the rule and the ruled. You are the meat. You are the carnivore. Let the therapy make you strong. You know what you did. Confess. Not to me, but to yourself. Only gods can forgive. If you can confess to yourself and forgive yourself, you are human and you are God, and you wear no man's yoke.
You learn discipline. Carrots and sticks. Rewards and punishments. A disciplined child is grateful for both. This is the experiment board, where you choose trials. I've designed this so you can be an active participant in the therapy. You have to choose your own path to become something greater.
You're so close to walking through the door to freedom. So close to understanding the gift we've given you here. When you leave the facility, the entire world will have changed because you will be a new person. Keep going.
You were born. Maybe the most destructive thing you've done to the world. You have to release the past in order to embrace the future. Abandon your birth.
You are a moral will. Nothing more and nothing less. We are not testing how fast you can run, how well you can hide. We are testing your integrity. Show us you deserve the future.
Your job, your work, your purpose, it's who the world thinks you are. This box contains your collected public records. Destroy it. Free yourself.
There's nothing the immune system can't do. Trust your body. You're learning, but not with your mind. Each of my gifts to you may seem small, a simple little block, but block by block is how we build a cathedral. You can't see a way forward, can you? You're bored, anxious, nights lifelessly masturbating with tears in your eyes. Here's the only question that matters. What do you have the power to change? Release your sadness and fear. You don't belong to any nation or church or family. You belong to you. Let us tell you how to get better. You could be happy, confident, productive. You can see it now. The trials are totems, paper targets. If you can bullseye paper, you can kill the enemy. But these are totems of belief. You have to kill the beliefs that keep you weak.
Chaos. Embrace the indifference of the world. Learn to separate correlation from causation. Your birth was an accident, and your mother would have killed you if she could, just to keep you from leaving her. Chaos. Think about the upstream motivation of a tool. A gun makes its owner a killer. A hammer makes its owner search for nails. What does a puppet make of its owner?
If I said I wanted to wash your feet, that would put me on par with Christ. How much greater would be a man who could wash your brain? The shame means nothing. Let it go. Make yourself a vessel. Prepare. Open yourself to new experience. Know that pain is the lubricant of growth. I love you, And I wouldn't ask you to do anything that won't make you stronger.
The orphanage. As a child, you were taught some things are forbidden. Forbidden rooms, forbidden acts, your father's top drawer, your mother's bureau. What's forbidden to you now?
You are the Eye, all-seeing, all-powerful, vulnerable to the smallest mote. The fear is your strength. Accept the therapy. Accept our love.
Order. Violence is necessary, and its application lubricates the market. The overseer, the policeman, the strikebreaker. But greed is common enough that violence is rarely needed.
Trust the therapy. You are in the forge that is shaping the future. When you've earned your release, it will be into a world that is just like you.
There we go, friend. That wasn't so hard, was it? You've taken a first step on a long and rewarding journey. You've decided you want to get better. The hard part's over. Now it's just a matter of keeping at it. Order. Violence is necessary, and its application lubricates the market. The overseer, policeman, the strikebreaker. But greed is common enough that violence is rarely needed. Order. The policeman himself is not so important as his tools. The gun, the chains, the nightstick. The key to perfect law is permanent war. A steady evolution of weaponry.
If you want to get better, you have to do the work. I can't just explain to you how to become a different person. You have to lean in. You have to let the trials inside you.
A child's only duty is joy, exploration, trust. There's so many wonderful toys waiting for you. Be a new blossom, open to the world, and absorb the sunshine.
You've unlocked voluntary programs. You're now working beyond mere freedom, towards power and sovereignty, the true enlightenment of the perfect masochist.
Well, that was a disgusting display of gross incompetence. If any of you hear me before succumbing to death, I want your dying thought to be only that I am deeply, deeply disappointed.
You are an adult. The youth will not obey our orders and must be corrected. There are children murdering adults in the root canal. Punish the children, and we will let you out.
Oh, good Lord, but that was embarrassing to watch. If my dog displayed such gross incompetence, I would euthanize the beast. Yeah, I hope for your sake that there's a special hell for nincompoops.
I always say your brain can only learn so much. Your body is where the real magic happens. I built you this little playground to condition yourself, so you're ready for the trials.
Chaos. You obey Mother because she is Mother. Reason is irrelevant. You're not truly free if you're consciously making choices. Obedience is simple.
Before you could even speak, you had instincts. A primal you. Those are an animal's instincts. You have to forget them.
Chaos. You were never good enough for her. I know I never was. You were never good enough. So, why would you change your behavior to accommodate somebody you hate?
Every time you advance in the therapy, I'll have a new message for you. We're all here to help. Any fear you're feeling is left over from the world out there. Here, we all love you. I cannot teach you. I can only offer fear and pain and perversion and rage. Let these be your teachers. Let these show you a path to enlightenment.
Please, explore the sleep room. This is your neighborhood. I will be with you to offer guidance and advice. I'm always with you.
Chaos. I don't believe in puppet therapy. It's nonsense. But I do believe in puppet confession. You'll be working today with somebody who's reached a vital truth. Try to learn something.
This way is engineering. Man shunted his evolution onto tools 20,000 years ago. If we want to grow, we will do it hand in hand with technology.
Why are you working so hard to leave this place? For supposed freedom? Where would you have more freedom than here? You do anything you want here. The ingratitude. Have you figured it out yet? What you're working towards here? Oh, you've just gotten closer to it, haven't you? You can almost see it. That was a disgusting display of gross incompetence. If any of you hear me before succumbing to death, I want your dying thought to be only that I am deeply, deeply disappointed.
This is progress. But I need you to be making more progress. You're being that pitiful piece of shit your parents, friends, your employers thought you are. Be better.
You're getting better all the time. Who's keeping you safe? Is it you? Is it me? Where are your parents? Literally. Where are your parents right now? And where are you?
Think of yourself as a spider, building a trap to ensnare the future. You will be adrift in history, waiting for some poor fly to shake your web. You and I are building a bridge to span the abyss of history. You will be the citizens of the future, manifest in your individual power.
Order. The perfect fetish of the officer's uniform. Violent hand in supposed service to the public. It allows for obscenity without shame. Chaos. If love is an invitation to betrayal, and no love is as pure or selfless as a mother's, then what more perfect betrayal could there be? Order. Babies and animals are placed in cages. Adults subjected to the same are so reduced. Allow yourself to separate shame and guilt. Order. The law, the policeman's monopoly of violence, is absolutely necessary for a functioning market. In the state of nature, profit is the measure of right. Do you know what Benjamin Franklin said about freedom? That if you'd give up freedom to purchase a little safety, you don't deserve to be free or safe. I think that's true.
Did somebody just talk you through how to ride a bike? How to make love? How to fight? The fundamentals take experience, and that is my gift to you. Whether a salary, an appetite, a passion, or an actual God in heaven, you have to choose your master. Show us how well you serve. What guilt did the world force on you? Look at it. Compared to what you've done in here, it's meaningless, isn't it? You could be anything you want.
Chaos. It's not your mother's fault that she is what she is. But it is your mother's fault that you are what you are.
Did somebody just talk you through how to ride a bike? How to make love? How to fight? The fundamentals take experience. Get more and come back.
You must have been in love at some time in your life, even if nobody loved you back. Love makes you weak. Let it go.
I'm so proud of you. There's nothing braver than the discipline to get better. Self-improvement is the cornerstone of American exceptionalism. If I wanted blind obedience, I'd starve and feed an animal. Are you a beast? Is that all you are? Maybe that's why you ended up here. Chaos. If your mother defines right and wrong for you, if you listen, then nothing's your fault. And your intentions are less than meaningless. Excellent work, friend. I just can't tell you how proud I am. I know it's hard, but you have to trust me. Mommy and father can't teach you everything. So growing children go off to school, and maybe teacher will give them a shiny new apple.
You can count on me. You're my how high. I'm your daddy. I know I can count on you. We can get through this together. They don't even know what you're capable of.
I knew we chose well when you volunteered for the program. It's not easy, I know. But nothing beautiful ever is. You're all a desperate disappointment to me. Each in your own way, absolute failures. Abortions of scientific ambition. That's another step closer to freedom. I can't free you. You have to free yourself. Order. The perfect policeman is an idea, a shadow in a dark room. Competition, dissidence, and glory. I'm trying to help you. Don't you understand that? How are you going to make progress if you're not willing to put the work in?
I watch you when you sleep, thinking about how special you are, how much I love you. I hope you'll think of me like a friend, like a mentor, like a father.
And doesn't that feel better, that feeling of accomplishment? It's when my wife says, You're the boss, but I know she really loves me. Order. Judge speaks a stretch of years and takes that time away from you. Law gives man dominion over time.
Orphan. Whore. Liar. Coward. Pervert. Scum. Orphan. Whore. Liar. Coward. Pervert. Scum.
This is progress. This is how you earn your freedom. Not just freedom now. Your freedom.
You've got to do the work if you want to get better. Take part in some more trials. When you're ready, I'll have another lesson for you.
Order. It's all-seeing. The eyes behind the mirror. It's crucial to be afraid of the things you can't see. Order. Justice isn't as important as authority. Anybody with a father understands that.
I can't just explain to you how to change. You have to hold up your end. Complete more trials and come back.
The prime asset of the exercise is storyteller, mother, and puppeteer. Mother Gooseberry. Order. Violence is necessary, but greed is more useful and more common.
I've taught you everything you're ready for in your current state. You need to get more experience, then come back to me.
Order. Science and authority are both only matters of cause and effect. Order. Science and authority are both only matters of cause and effect. Order. Allow yourself to separate shame and guilt. Chaos. Why would you change your behavior to accommodate people you hate? I was embarrassed to watch that. It's a waste of your lives, and more importantly, my time. The prime asset of the exercise is Punisher, Judge, and Father Sergeant Leland Coyle. Chaos. Sentience is an illusion, like the eye spots on a moth's wings. Chaos. You are a pig in a shitstorm. Be the pig. Order. In the state of nature, profit is the measure of right.
Tell me, friend, who is it you think you are?
Chaos. Sisyphus. On a flat plain. Your totemic adversary is puppeteer, storyteller, and mother. Order. It's crucial to be afraid of the things you can't see. Chaos. You're not truly free if you're consciously making choices. Chaos. Trying to assign meaning will conjure despair. Order. It allows for obscenity without shame. Your totemic adversary is Punisher, Judge, and Father. Order. We're the only species that truly laughs.
God. Martyr. Christ. Lamb. Think about the message. Internalize it. Make it a part of who you are.
Your totemic adversary is puppeteer and mother. Chaos. Your intentions don't matter.
God. Martyr. Christ. Lamb.
Order. The cardinal virtues are force and fraud. Chaos. If nothing is just, you can't be judged. Chaos. Correlation does not equal causation. Chaos. Love is an invitation to betrayal. Order. The cardinal virtues are force and fraud. Order. The key to perfect law is permanent war.
You are the spider, and you are being digested alive.
Order. Competition, dissonance, and glory. Order. Law gives man dominion over time. Really? That was the best you could do? Pitiful. The prime asset of the exercise is Father.
Wrong. I can't help you if you don't want to get better. Submit. Consent. Agree. You are the eye. You are a chrysalis rotting.
Well, I guess I owe Dr. Avellanos a soda.
You're not ready for the next lesson. You need more experience. Correct. We're all getting better. Together.
Chaos. Embrace the indifference of the world. Order. Justice isn't as important as authority.
I can't teach you anymore until you're ready. Get more experience.
Your totemic adversary is Punisher and Father.
Excellent. Pain is a growth amplifier. Somebody's going to be teacher's pet if they're not careful.
Place all personal belongings in the tray. Chaos. You are clay.
Submit. Consent. Agree.
The prime asset of the exercise is Mother.
Oh, You are reborn.
Your totemic adversary is Mother.
Correct. We're all getting better together. You are the lamb and you are the carnivore. It may hurt, but you'll be so happy when it's done. You've unlocked a new program of trials. Our enemies are your enemies.
Your totemic adversary is Father.
You have no country, no church. These are the choices that will help you grow. You've unlocked a new program of trials. You are will personified. You are reborn. It'll be hard, and it'll be worth it. Be reborn. You've unlocked a new program. Don't worry. It won't hurt for long.
Please, breathe normally.
Let yourself be loved. You've unlocked a new program. Let yourself be loved. Accept what you are. Let it all burn. You are God's eye. Let it all burn. You are reborn. You deserve punishment. You have no family. Only I love you. Spider. Let it all burn. Spider. Let it all burn. You are annihilated.
Place your clothing in the tray.
You are God's eye. I love your optimism.
Mother Gooseberry.
Return to yourself. A brave choice. You were never born. You were never born. Spy. Spider.
Sergeant Coyle.
Spider. Spider. Lamb. Spider. Spider. I. Be reborn. I. Spy. I. Spy. Lamb. Good choice. Lamb. I love you. Lamb. I confess. Lamb. Lamb. I approve. I love you.